we had a fairly climactic end of session last time. Does anyone remember what happened?
I got shot.
I made a man very, very angry. Very, very angry.
You also made that man very, very dead.
That was an accident.
Oh no, what a shame.
And we learned Sham's a robot.
Yep.
So, after the Colonial Marine, the security officer, started freaking out for no apparent reason, just went ballistic on y'all. Bit of damage. As he was going for Wilson, Wilson decides to kind of sidestep and pull Cham in front of him, who took the blow, and revealed that Cham is actually an android. And then, as stress and tensions build, Wilson finally flips his lid and jumps on the Marine and just beats his face into the ground until he was dead.
Nice. And I blacked out.
Yep, and that's where we left off.
Cham, you're a robot.
Beep boop.
Oh God, what was the voice I used? Texan, slightly. We all had that twang.
Everybody's talking like that.
I apologize for any inconvenience. I did not mean to deceive you all.
They put a robot on my ship. That damn, I'm gonna go after Wayland himself.
Utani's okay, but Wayland's an asshole.
I talked to you, Tony. He's all right. He could be worse.
So the other crew are still freaking out about what just went down. You also know, just to jog player memories, your ship had gone into self-destruct mode, and y'all barely got away out of range of it. The engines for this ship are down, as well as their comm array. So both of those need to be fixed. You're trapped on here with creatures that you don't know what the hell they are. And you're adrift.
Do I need to do anything for my wound?
Let me look. I do not remember what healing is off the top of my head.
We looted a lot of medical supplies.
Well, we looted med kits. I don't know if med kits actually heal you.
Question. If not, you can go see Nick's running the gamut on all the drug collection.
Yeah, these are for my recreational use, though.
You better share. We could all use some right now, let me tell you.
The med kit specifically says it's a band-aid to keep your guts from spilling out until you reach an autodoc.
So we could wrap you up and then take you.
Here real quick.
Where is the autodoc anyway?
Yes, I know what suffering damage is.
Oh, so downside. Wasn't the medical pods we need, or the autodoc, where one was broken and one had something inside of it we couldn't see?
Correct.
Great.
Yeah, that place.
That's just what I wanted to hear.
Right where we found all the scary things that I decided to take souvenirs of.
When you're no longer broken, you recover 1 point of lost health per turn, which is about every 5 to 10 minutes of rest. Critical injuries can still affect you after health is restored, however. So you basically just need to sit and, same thing, y'all are all super stressed out. So y'all need to have a someplace you feel secure, but nothing's getting in, you're protected, and give yourself a little bit of rest. And I know Wilson's sitting at a pretty high level of stress.
I did black out, though, in all fairness.
Somebody pour
It's
some
like
water
forced
on me.
recovery.
And remember, you each have signature items if you haven't used them yet.
Pretty sure I'm waving a shotgun around right now.
I'm gonna relax and
You,
use my signature item.
you had a shotgun and you picked up his pulse rifle.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm like, I'm kind of like akimbo right now. Captain,
Yes,
come hold this for me, please. And I'm gonna hold out the pulse rifle to you.
maybe that's a good idea. Oh, I'll take the pulse rifle.
All right. So I give the pulse rifle to the captain, and I keep my shotgun. The other three, Flynn, Johns, and Clayton, they are all just like not being.
They are
I mean,
all
they're-
kind of
they're
like
cool.
backed up and
They're
terrified.
cool, right? They're staying back. They're not getting up in my business or any of my. crew.
Yeah, Johns is trying to keep shit together, but he's not doing well. Flynn is like cowering in the corner of that pilot station, and Clayton just keeps like glancing around, looking at everybody, wondering what the hell's going on.
All
Jake,
right.
can you tell us why they put you on my boat anyway? Is that something you're allowed to do in that programming?
Jam.
That's you, Kate.
Sorry, what?
Oh my god. I
Loading
can't
in,
do
sorry.
it a second time. I literally forgot what I even said now.
I was reading my notes. I'm sorry.
Something about, are you even allowed to tell us why you're here with that programming of yours?
Of course, Captain.
So why are you on the boat?
Primary objective: assist the crew aboard the Montero and facilitate the transportation of their designated cargo. Current objective status: Condition 1 failed. There is no crew currently aboard the Montero. Subcondition 2 pending. Designated cargo has been reassigned by company personnel. And I give my little box a pat.
Oh. I was thinking of something more sinister.
Hey, what's up, Bert?
That, unless you're lying to me, and you could be.
Wait, Captain.
What now?
I heard about this before. You gotta ask it. You gotta ask it some sort of question. I believe it's called a paradox.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, okay. I'll just shut up then.
It's not that you might be right or wrong. I'm sorry. It's not that you might be wrong. It's that you might be right, and then she explodes and we lose our robot. Or he.
Good-
Sorry,
good
whatever.
Actually,
Don't worry, Captain.
if it's a robot, it doesn't matter.
Till my objectives become unachievable, primary objective will be prioritized.
Sure, all right.
Hey, Cham.
Yeah, bud.
So, you're a robot, right? I shared some of my paraphernalia with you, but that was actually kind of a waste, wasn't it?
Unfortunately, appears so, Miss Davis.
God damn it!
Smile a little.
Did the robot take drugs?
I shared.
So the chain with the drug's still on you.
How does a robot ingest drugs? You know, are we even asking the right questions right now? I'm sorry. We should probably focus, and then I want this question answered later, Cham. Pretty please.
Whatever. Wake the businessman up. I'm gonna pour some water on his face that I have. I just have it.
Is that enough to wake me up?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay.
Coming to after a little bit.
Well, we're in a bad spot. And somehow you made it. You really got the crap kicked out of you there, didn't you?
Oh, it slipped. It never touched me.
I guess it was just that easy to put you down. You said it, not me.
Everything all right, Mr. Wilson? You gave us all quite the scare.
Yeah, no, I just need to. I'm just gonna pace around for a bit and hold on to my comfort item.
Well, ain't that precious. So, we got the things back online. I guess we're gonna go hunting, or are we gonna try and get the engines back up first so we can get out of here? Because unless somebody knows how to drive one of these things out.
Well, I think as long as we stick together.
Okay, speaking privileges revoked.
All right.
Any real other ideas?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna throw my voice a little bit and make it sound like it's somebody else, but it's clearly still me. Oh, I don't know. I got a suggestion. How about we go turn on the engines?
Okay, see, that's a vote for engines. See, that was not that hard. I look right at you.
I just shrug back at you and just gesture like it wasn't me.
I need a manipulation check on that one.
Oh no.
Oh, look at that. It doesn't work. Imagine that.
Don't worry about the stress thing.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean, I had a success technically.
yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right. Who knows how to get the engines back on? Robot?
His name's Cham.
My name isn't actually Cham.
I've
Yeah. Her whole
feel
life's
so
a lie.
betrayed.
You can still call me Cham. That's fine.
Now, if you got a real name, I'll use it.
Rattles off serial number.
I'll look down at the dead body. Dead body, like normal dead, right? Nothing weird growing out of him. Any weird signs? Did anyone look yet?
If looking further, pay attention, you see like the back of his skull is like very soft, and like you moving the hair around, seeing it's starting to elongate a little bit in the back.
Now, when you say the back of his head is soft, like from being smashed into the ground,
like
soft,
just
or-
like the skull is soft, and
Got it.
fingers are starting to like get a little bit longer. As you hold your hand up, you can see they're about an inch longer than yours, even though the palm's about the equivalent size.
I don't think it'd circulate. I was gonna say I'm gonna pick the dose up that I dropped on the floor. I'm gonna look over at Flynn. Like, hey, over here.
Yes. He's kind of picking himself up and like looking nervously around, straightening his clothing, rubbing his hands on his pants, like nervously.
I'm just gonna show him all the spots that I just noticed on his head. You've seen this before?
Yeah, but the troubling thing is that shouldn't happen with the inoculation.
Well, I got bad news. It is.
What's happening?
I don't know. It shouldn't be happening. He's kind of nervously looking like to each one of you, and then to his crew. Like, you know, he knows the ones that have been inoculated, the ones that haven't. He knows I've seen this happen to those without inoculation 100%. And this is troubling.
Who inoculated? I'll point to the guy on the floor. I forget. Was that you or your counterpart?
I don't remember which I said, but it was like, yeah, he was inoculated.
And then I'll look over to Miller. Did you check to see if any of the other ones are armed? Pointing at the gun she has.
Yeah, you
Nope,
can
not
clearly
really.
look and see no one else is armed.
They're all here anyway, or most of them.
Wonder
Like
if he
I
left any more of
said,
those at the
back
locker.
to cryo.
It's like
See?
we just all got to get out of here. If one of those things is in me, we need to get it out. Or what is it? What I mean? How has it changed? I don't even know if that's a thing. I saw the one that come out of Cooper, but maybe we should all go scan.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
All right, fine, whatever.
Real quick,
If any of you make any weird, funny moves, I will not hesitate to use this.
nothing's gonna pop out of him, right? That's a normal side effect of the drug, or should we be
There
concerned
shouldn't
that
be side effects. It's just an inoculation to keep whatever the spores do to your system. It's supposed to inoculate against that. What that creature was in Cooper, I don't know. I've seen the changes like this where the body starts metamorphosizing, but not with a creature coming out of it.
All right, Captain. You remember the first rule of shooting a firearm?
Always make sure the safety's on before you want to fire.
The second rule.
Don't point it at yourself.
Oh shit, you're right.
Scott, stop making rules that make sense. You're making me look bad.
It might be rule number 4.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
All right, you know what? Fuck you. I walk over and I double tap. I double tap the body.
With the shotgun?
Yes.
Okay,
I mean, I only need to shoot it once. Like the dude's down. He's been beaten down. But I'm
Right
making
over there.
yeah, so
I'm making
everybody,
sure
it's
that
not
this
I'm
body
not gonna say
isn't
it's
coming
enough to
back.
give everybody a stress level, but it's
Everybody close your eyes.
very unnerving.
All right. I apologize, but I'm not willing to risk another creature popping out of him.
No, fair.
John's is like, well, whatever, we've got to get this ship moving. Regardless of what else is on here, we need to get to Earth.
Ah, shit, hell no. We ain't going to fucking Earth. Realize how fucking far away we are from there?
Yeah, I don't know where we're at. You said we've been adrift for 70-something years. I have no idea where we're located, but we need to get, if not Earth, whatever the closest hospitable planet is, so we can get the hell off this ship.
Yeah, bring these things with us? Hell no.
So you suggest we just sit out here and die let them eat us or change into them?
I got a gun. Jesus. It's like you fucking morons
No,
aren't
I'm
even
actually with the
watching
other guy.
us.
I want to get the fuck out of here.
And
Oh,
Clayton's
really?
like, we definitely need to get to Earth. We have the military there. We have doctors there. That we know a hospitable planet doesn't mean it's going to be as technologically advanced. We do need to get to Earth.
Hate to say this, but I agree with Miller.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to Earth, hon.
How long, Bradley? How far away is Earth? How long would we have to travel to get to Earth?
You do not know.
But I mean,
Don't ask Mother.
I know where we are, right? Like I know the general.
No, because y'all
system
were
we're in.
y'all were in cryo traveling, and y'all were
Right.
pulled out because of this distress signal.
Okay, but I know
You would
where
need
we
to-
were going. Where is the planet we were going to in relation to Earth?
You were heading to Earth.
Oh, we were heading to Earth.
We're on our way back.
Yes,
Oh.
you were bringing the
Fuel.
that fuel.
I thought you said we were taking it to some sort of colony planet.
The colony was LV 113.
Okay, well, never mind then.
That's
Fuck me.
where these guys picked up the artifacts.
Okay, see, I thought we were taking it to a colony. I didn't realize we're taking it.
If it was that,
from
then
a
I've
colony.
forgotten.
Okay.
I'd have to go back and see the beginning. I don't remember.
Okay, so if
I've
we're going to
slept since
Earth,
then.
never mind. I will change my position because I thought we were heading towards a colony for a drop off. I did not realize we were already.
If you were, you have no cargo now, so no payday once you get there anyway.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, you make sense actually. Military and all.
All right, glad we're in agreement. So we should get the engines going.
Absolutely.
These things didn't seem to get y'all while you were asleep, so we're probably all going to go into cryo, except maybe Cham.
Yeah, if I can make a quick suggestion, my friend Kayla here isn't exactly in working order. She has been shot. I could perhaps take care of her before we worked on the engines.
Do we need to go see an auto doc? Is it bad enough?
As well as high stress levels. Basically, you recover 1 point of stress for every average 5-10 minutes of secure location rest. So y'all are looking at anywhere from 50 to 80 minutes.
And you said the
back to
med
zero.
kit. Sorry, you said that the med kit only helps slow it down for time. It doesn't
What
actually cure time.
does it say on the description?
How do I link this shit in chat?
Just drag the yeah.
There was a way to just like
Thing.
vocalize it.
It does say disinfect a stop bleeding, disinfect a wound, cauterize.
But it doesn't say anything about actually healing you.
Yeah, that's for like when you're suffering critical things.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's the same thing. You recover a point of damage every 10, because it's not like as in necessarily D&D standard the way hit points works. It's like this is you're beaten and bruised. Once you get to 0, you're not dead, you're broken, and at that point you start rolling on critical injuries tables, and that's when it's actually you're hurt. This is just a scrapes, bruises, bumps, and you recover those basically 1 point per 10 minutes as well. So I would say by the time everybody, if you decide to rest, by the time everybody's stress level is down, then you're going to be back up to normal hit points or wounds. But you do need a secure place to do so.
Anyway, seems like we need to get the engines back online. We'll probably all just go into cryo. Yeah, we'll try to get your friend to an auto dock.
Much appreciated.
John, he turns around and starts like tapping things on in the keyword there. It's like, looks like if we're gonna get those engines back, it's got to be rejumped in the reactor room, as well as it's showing reports of exterior damage. So somebody's gonna have to go outside to repair it. Looks the same for the comms.
Holy shit. Alright. Whew. Who's the mechanic? Is that Davis?
Me.
Davis got your work cut out for you.
Kayla.
It's me and Kayla, yeah.
Oh, whoops. Whatever. Kayla, you got your work cut out for you. There you go.
Can I do that work after I rest?
Oh shit, that is you, huh? Okay,
That is me.
That's worse.
ever so slightly.
Well, I guess we're going to that auto dock. That's our first stop, crew. All signs point towards auto dock.
Much appreciated.
Okay, so everybody's. Are you splitting up
Like-
any task, or is everybody staying together? How do you?
Well, as far as I can tell, we have one task.
Captain, if you'd like me to get started, by all means, I could.
I suppose that's probably for the best. Starting the engines, please.
We also need to get more oxygen tanks and probably check the armory on our way.
Say now, in here, y'all got the scrubbers and stuff going again, so you've got
But
plenty
we
of
might have to
oxygen.
go outside soon.
What?
That's outside people problems.
What if outside becomes inside?
You talking about like a genuine hull breach?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's. Why are you assuming there's going to be a hull breach? What are you doing, Wilson? What are you doing over there?
No, just in case like something gets exposed. Remember the other door had been damaged when we got on the ship?
I suppose, but shouldn't that stop at the airlock anyway?
It just depends where it is.
Besides, everything else still has oxygen. Tell you what, if you want to prep for that, you go right ahead. You can take some people out there to get some oxygen tanks, Mr. Wilson.
I think the armory would make more sense first, though.
Oh my god, fine!
You know you want more guns. It's alright, you don't have to admit it.
I already have a pulse rifle.
If we go hunting these things, more shots is going to be good.
You've already convinced me, you don't have to tell me more.
Besides, I kind of want to see what they have.
So you're going. So Wilson, I think you should be free to move. Are the tokens locked?
Yeah.
Or can you move them?
Well, I was just talking about it at the moment. I don't know when they wanted to do it. Or if we were trying to rest first or...
Well, where are you going to try to rest in here? Like say it's you don't have any kind of beds. The only chairs are at the pilot stations and the captain station.
It's like sleeping in an airport. I'll roll with whatever they want to do.
Well, the first thing we're going to do is get Kayla to the medic. Because she's the one who's going to fix everything. And then we'll secure that area as best we can and then go to the armory.
Flynn's like, I'll go with you. I want to scan myself as well.
Alright, that's probably a good idea. The intention is to get everybody scanned eventually anyway, so let's go.
I would note, though, literally the armory is right on the way.
We got somebody bleeding out, too.
We can see it from the front door. Well, we can stop the bleeding.
Oh my god. Where's it at?
It's literally right here. Right there from the front door.
Maybe
You can see the door from here. See the sign?
Let's see. So
Oh, vestibule 3.
Miller, Flynn, who else is going to the med? Not Cham. Davis? Or Ray?
I guess we're also... It looks like we're also stopping at the armory first. Because it's right there. That's what that whole conversation was about.
I was just saying, so all of you are just going to go in there and wait and look around, or continue on to the med bay?
Well, like, is it all locked up or something?
No, you can get in.
Oh, okay. Well, what's in here?
Okay, well, this room, it looks like it's almost stripped bare. There used to be, you can see from a little bit of dust where a pulse rifle used to sit, but you now carry it. You do find a case of shotgun shells with one reload left, but they're scattered all over the floor. Aside from that, you can see there's a splatter on the wall of a dried, milky white spray.
Ooh,
Ugh.
dried milky white. I look at Cham. Ooh, don't look at that.
Wasn't me, Captain.
No, close your robot eyes. That's robo
Oh.
blood.
All right, close my eyes.
Synthetic, thank you very much.
Guess he cleaned it out.
John's just staying at the command station. He's checking things, trying to do anything he can. He's starting to try to work on the damaged stations in there as well. Clayton is staying with you, Wilson. Whenever anybody's far enough away, kind of leaning over to you and like, we have got to get this stuff back to Earth. We can be set for life. Weyland-Yutani is going to pay huge for this. We've got to. I don't care about the others, but we've got to get these samples back.
You already convinced me. Wait, who's he talking to?
They keep basically the company agent Clayton is leaning over talking to Wilson. Like whenever
okay.
people like move, far enough away to kind of whisper.
I think she's on the late joiner side, too. Yeah, we already all agreed to do that. You don't have anything to worry about. We'll take care of it all.
Yeah, but you sure they're all going to be cool with turning these over to Wayland?
I mean, I only worry about what's in front of me today. Right now, getting this thing moving is our most immediate need.
Agreed, but we have to have contingency plans as well. Say, if we can get this stuff to the EEV, there's only 3 pods. That's you, me, maybe one other, but as long as we get out of there.
I think you worry too much. Trust me, everything's gonna work out just fine.
She just kind of gives you that that knowing, like, look like, mm-hmm. It's like, I'm a company person too.
I was just being polite. Last time I yelled at someone, they tried to kill me.
Okay, so are the rest of you going with the 3 that are going to Medbay as well? Or did you say
We're all going as a group. So we were stopping at the armory on our way and then continuing on.
was Cham heading out to start repairs?
Yeah. In the engine room. That's what I asked, at least.
Okay, are you
I
going
would
to?
have liked to stop by the armory as well, just to take a look, since I figured I'm in here, but I'll part ways with them afterwards.
You want a handgun?
Hang on
Is
just a
there
second. I can't
handgun?
hear you because I got 2 dogs being retards in here.
Yeah, it's like same.
Okay,
to,
sorry about that. What
insult
were you
Captain.
doing, Cham?
Not to insult Captain, but I think I'm in a quite a bit better position than the rest of you. I think I'll be quite alright.
Alright, no Glock then.
I got the flamethrower still. Thumbs up.
I'll thumb her up. Just don't set any like fuel on fire or anything. I like being alive.
I wonder what that feels like. I smile, walk away.
At this moment, not great. Circumstances look bleak, champ.
Optimistic as ever, Captain.
I rolled the magic 8 ball and it said try again later. I say as you're like walking away screaming.
Okay, so let me find where you're at. There's Cham. Now, are you going to the reactor room, or are you going outside to repair? Which first?
I'll check the reactor first to see. Wait, I have to reset the reactor, right?
Yes, but there's also external damage.
Okay, I'll probably do the external damage first. Could I have the
Harpoon gun.
harpoon gun?
Yeah, I hand it over.
I'll trade you my incinerator unit.
Flamethrower for one harpoon gun.
Deal.
All right, I'm glad we could reach a resounding conclusion. Now let's go to the med bay.
Yeah.
Hang in there, kid.
Good luck, Cham. Don't you go dying, Robo.
Don't worry, Captain. If I float off into space, I will live forever.
That sounds horrifying. I
And,
would rather you have a painless death. I'm not much for robots, but Jesus Christ, lady.
Hang on a second, I gotta fix the grid on this other one. I forgot to turn it on.
Okay. It's okay, Captain. I'll live forever. That sounds awful. Good luck. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemies.
Love you too, Captain.
Okay, I think that's it. So, Cham. Sure, this just a second. Okay, there's your map. So you come down to that junction. That's the intercom right there. You've got a door to your south, and from your display, the reactor room's just around the hallway.
Would it be okay if I started the reactor first?
You tell me what you want to do.
Are
What
there
is the
systems that
outside
are...
damage related
Yeah.
to?
You're gonna have to go check it. You don't know. It just like, it shows external damage.
I'm just trying to think if it would be dangerous to start the reactor while there's damage.
It's I mean, that's a possibility. You know, that if there's something outside that's got any kind of a leak or something broken that's not going to be delivering power properly, it either maybe just won't work at all and you can't get it jumped in here, or it could maybe cause a reaction. You're not sure without seeing the damage.
Okay. Going outside is kind of a big deal, so I'll give the reactor room a check over first. I won't start it though. I just want to take a look.
It's currently on fire.
Oh my god. It's broken. So I'm gonna give the reactor a quick look, just to make sure it's not on fire, and then I'll head outside.
Okay, so as you enter the room, the only lighting in here comes from an open access port on the reactor relay. It glows a dull pale blue, casting long, deep shadows in the room. The furniture that is in here looks like something tore it up. There's loose equipment, and it's all kind of piled up in the corner, almost like a bizarre sort of nest. And there looks like there's a crumpled up spacesuit in the middle of all of it. It's got a filthy helmet. It's all fogged up. Suit's tattered. Looks like it was on fire at one point.
Are the suit comms still active?
Are y'all still wearing your suits after you got the scrubbers up? There is a
Yes.
comm, like in the corner there is a comm relay there as well too. in that southeast corner.
It's up to you guys if you have suits on still.
I don't know. Would you be wearing yours still? I mean,
Yeah.
you're
I
also
definitely have
now
mine.
known to be a synthetic.
Unless it's restricting my movement in any way, there's no point in wearing it, no point in taking it off.
Okay, it's up to you.
I'm gonna take a step back out. Hey, anybody on the comm still?
I forget who all has a comm. I'm pretty sure I do, though.
Yeah, in our suits.
Yes, champ.
Well, hello there, Captain. There appears to be a nest of sorts in the reactor room.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Procedure?
This would have been a great time for that flamethrower.
Dang, it really would have been.
Far away is... Oh, I need the... There it is. Okay, so you're down one. That's not that far from where we are, right? That's Junction C... does Junction B2 go to Junction C2?
Correct.
That's not that far away.
On a lower deck.
Yeah, that's mostly fine. Shit.
Permission to wrestle it?
Permission currently denied.
Damn.
Let me get me and, which one of you is not injured?
Nick.
I
I
don't
am the
believe I've
injured one.
taken any damage yet.
Only one person got
I was
injured.
looking for a name, but okay.
Leah
I was like, which...
Davis.
You guys just gave me, like, the worst possible answers for the question. Leah, you're with me.
Roger that, Cap.
I'm just watching my back. We're taking this pulse rifle. We're gonna go help Cham gun down whatever's in that nest, and we're gonna make our way to the reactor.
Aw, hell
We're just
yeah.
gonna be leaving everybody else there. You guys have at least one gun, right?
Nope.
I gave
Okay.
you the flamethrower.
So, while she was checking the room just before what were y'all doing in the medical bay? Because there's still the one pod that's
Oh, yeah,
working
there's a
is
bit of a-
coated like something looks like dried blood from the inside. You can't see if anything's in it or what was happening.
Wilson, do you know how to use a flamethrower?
You point this is the dangerous side.
Close enough. Do we have any kind of extinguisher in this room? I'm not having him start a fire until we have a way to put it out.
Yeah, there's one on the wall.
Okay. The worst way to go in this game would be to set the ship on fire and it starts going nuclear on us because we set it on fire. I do not want to die to our own stupid mistakes. Or at least not to that stupid mistake. Alright, Wilson, I'm gonna open this thing up. And if it moves more than maybe an inch or two over the course of 1 or 2 seconds, light it up. If it looks like a person, too bad.
Fair.
And I'm gonna kick it open.
Okay, well it's like a table that sits up with a dome that slides over the top of it, and you're just
Oh, okay.
like
I
it's a
push the
medical
button
table, like
open
you would
it.
lay down on it, and then the top would slide over you.
I unslide the top? Unslide? That's not... You know what I mean.
Yeah, you slide it open. Let me change
What's in
back
there?
to my other map to get my note. Okay, as you open it, and the light shines in. You see this, what was once probably one of the crew members, but it's very much got that elongated head. Its skin is kind of starting to turn translucent. Joints and digits are extended. And
I shoot it.
Trying to find. And it looks like it was partially vivisected. The lower torso has been dissected, but the soft, elongated skull has been opened and picked at.
This is dead. I understand. We hope. I'm gonna assume it's pretty dead, or probably would have made its way out of here.
It looks dead, yeah.
If it were alive, it would have simply left the medical pod at some point. All right, don't flame it, don't flame it. I do a moment real quick. I'm gonna go find a corner and throw up.
Get over there.
I will be in a second. I'll just absolutely hurl my lunch from before hypersleep up right now. It was mangoes. I was snacking on mangoes before this all went down.
My God.
I don't know why, I just felt like it. So yeah, there's just mango vomit in the corner now. Alright. It's gonna be years before I can get mangoes again. I'm gonna... is there like a blanket or like some paper towels I can wear on my hands?
Yeah, you can find neoprene gloves, anything like that.
I'm gonna just kind of shove it out, and we're gonna get our person in the auto dock.
Okay, so you go to push it off. As soon as you touch it, it's like its eyes open and it just reaches out with a claw at you.
Motherfucker!
Like one last death grasp. But it apparently wasn't completely dead.
Oh, you double tap it.
It gets to attack first. Where is my button?
Do I roll anything to contest it?
I've got to. No, it's just an attack it makes at you.
Okay.
That is 3 successes. Now you can do a dodge. Played this 3. I think I posted that in the chat in Discord. It's just panic roll, slow and fast actions. Look it up. If one of y'all has the rule book, I don't remember if some of y'all opened that or not.
The rule set?
Let's see.
What are you looking for? Dodge?
Dodge, I think. Let's see. When attacked in close combat, you can dodge. This works like blocking, but you use mobility instead of close combat. You can only use it to reduce damage, not counterattack or disarm. You can even dodge a creature's signature attack. Yeah.
Well, I will be rolling my mobility then.
Okay. So that will be trying to cancel out the 3 successes.
Get dodged, idiot. Oh shit. I start to tremble uncontrollably. Great. 4
successes. Nice. Yeah, but I that makes sense. You're sitting there just kind of, what the fuck? As it lunges and it goes to hit you, dodge out of the way, then it just kind of falls off the table with a splat and lays there unmoving.
I shoot it in the head again anyway. Hopefully.
No problem.
Hopefully.
No, I'm trembling. Like,
I know.
I'm really like shaking.
Miller, are you okay out there?
1 second, bang! I'm a little better.
And about this time, you hear Cham's voice come over the comms.
Okay, yeah, we go through that again, and me and I guess hold on, who all has a weapon?
I got the. Is it a torch or is it like a flamethrower? I think it's more of a torch, yeah.
It's
it's
kind of
still
like
flamethrower.
when they welded the doors closed in Aliens. It's like that. The little handheld torch thing.
Yeah.
It's a tool.
Propane welder, very hot.
Yeah, it's propane and propane products.
I've got the motion tracker and a bolt gun.
All right, well, why don't you give that bolt gun to Mr. Give that bolt gun to Kayla or Leah, whichever fucking one to use.
It shoots bolts.
It's better than nothing. You think I'm leaving you this pulse rifle? No, this is my new baby.
I got the shotgun.
There we go. We got a shotgun. All right, thank you. Jesus.
She's
Mr.
had a
Wilson?
shotgun.
Mr. Wilson, you're coming with me. All right, sorry. Kayla, you're coming with me. Wilson, you're staying here with the torch. Leah, you got a bolt gun. Together, that's like one real weapon.
Hang on, I've got to take dogs out real quick. Sorry.
Okay.
Just to be clear, am I
We
staying?
almost have a gun.
Am I
No.
staying to guard, or am I going with you? With
You're
the
going with
shotgun?
me.
Okay. I think you accidentally mixed up Leah and Caleb.
I did.
When you were saying.
You people do not exist to me. You're wrapped up in a
You
one
people.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, NPCs, secondary characters,
Whoa.
background actors.
That's
Offensive.
it, Scott. I'm gonna eat your ass.
Oh no, anything but that. Please don't eat my asshole.
Don't worry about me, Captain. I don't swing that way. Unless I have a shit ton of drugs in my system. Then maybe.
Or unless I really want to, or
Or unless I really want to. It's got to be, it's got to be a special occasion. We met each other in a bar.
doesn't seem like much of an occasion, but okay. So how's everybody Saturday?
Pretty good.
It's
We're
terrible.
actually playing a D&D game right now.
I know,
David
right?
Saylor.
I know, right? That's you, Nick. That's what you sound like.
Well,
Paper
Yeah.
Mario's a banger.
that's what I sound like.
And other lies you can tell yourself. What, Garrett? What are you gonna do about it? Swing
Garrett,
at me?
Fight him. Fight him. Call him a
I'm
shitlord.
just gonna go back to playing
Punch
Paper
him in the
Mario.
face.
How could you do that to us?
Kick his ass.
React
Fight.
to me, damn you.
Fight. 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 You know what we should do? We should just go blow up the reactor, and then we can go back to D&D.
I'm not sure that's
Sounds
how
like a
that's
great
gonna
idea.
That's not how it works. Damn it.
work. No, it's not about this game. It's about the other game.
Right.
Otherwise, you'd be obviously 100% correct.
Can I still at least be like 80% correct?
No.
How about this? I will pretend to be Brandon. I will
Hey,
run the game.
You know, we had another D&D game
All right.
that someone in here used to run.
All right. Yeah, Grimdark.
No, you know, it's weird. It doesn't feel like that one.
No?
No, that doesn't seem right.
Oh, you must be thinking of the Weird West.
No, see, that was just Grimdark with a different name. It
And
started with,
system.
I think, Eridan? And it was run by some douchebag.
Yeah, that guy sounds like a douchebag.
Believe you me, the biggest.
Oh yeah, the guy who ran the Eridan campaign, first of all, fucking amateur at the best. Didn't have a goddamn clue what they were doing.
Exactly.
Kept railroading the storyline. Never had a real chance of character progression in a natural way.
I don't know how much of that is true because I only played one session.
And yeah, and it was the best session you ever played of that game. But
I mean, it was also the
It's
worst.
also the
session.
worst. Yeah.
ah shit, you're right. Yeah, anyways, that guy, what a fucking dickhead. You should definitely, if you're still friends with that guy or you talk to that guy, you should
That was the Orcs or Russians game, and we never played it again.
Yeah, you should probably.
I'm gonna deck him in the mouth.
Yep. Next time you see that person, just give him a big old kiss with your fist.
I see you played Fisty Kisty before.
Many a time.
Kisty. Hell of a name.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had 3 dogs right now because my middle girl is staying with us and she's got her dog. So her dog and Honey wanted to go out. And of course, by the time they're done, we're coming in, then the little retarded one wants to go out now. It's like, thanks for going out at the time with the rest of us. Okay.
Only in the most inconvenient way for you.
Of course.
There's no other way
Say
to
if
do it.
Kelso was running, it's fine because then I can AFK and not worry about slowing things down. Okay, so what was
Just tell them
decided
to start running Eridan again, Bradley. That's what I did.
to do what?
Run Eridan again. Nick's like, I deleted those notes. It's dead.
Oh no, they're still there. Everything still exists.
So that means we can go back to it anytime.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so who's going where?
Me and Kayla
No.
are going.
Nope.
Leah. Davis.
Nah, fuck this. I'm taking Kayla. I'm taking the injured person.
I
Me and
want to
Leah.
go to the doctor. I'm right there.
Me and Leah are making our way towards the reactor. And we have left
Like-
Wilson and Davis on their own.
You're leaving me with Wilson?
Yeah, you think I want to go with him? Good luck, nerd.
Okay.
Well said.
Let me move some people
Well
around.
played, Captain. Well played.
So, Cham's waiting for y'all to come down. So there's Miller
Stop playing Paper Mario.
Yeah, we can hear it, dude.
and
You're gonna love it.
y'all come down there. And then we've got Wilson, Ray, and Flynn in the med lab. You don't know where Clayton has gone off to. Clayton's on the map, but I'm just not. I don't have a way to put her invisible. There we go. Okay, so y'all don't know where Clayton's at. I'm assuming y'all are trying to get the table cleaned up and get Ray healed up a little bit.
Yep, that's Wilson's job now.
Okay. That's what y'all are doing. Now, Flynn's taking care of that. He's an actual doctor. So are you just standing
I'm
there
holding the
waiting,
torch.
Wilson?
Oh, okay.
I'm supervising with the torch.
Okay. So, the other three of you, what are y'all doing? Y'all are now down there. You've hooked up with Cham again.
All right, Cham, go over there and kick it or something. Wrestle it. You wanted to wrestle it? Go wrestle it.
Sure thing, Captain.
Don't actually wrestle it.
Oh,
Just go check it out. Make sure nothing's in there, and if something is, we'll shoot it.
affirmative. I'm gonna go approach the nest.
Okay, so you go back in, and the others, are y'all just waiting in the junction, or y'all going? Are y'all in the hall? Where you can move your tokens around. Where do you want them?
Oh, I'm on the other floor.
I got my shotgun pointed at the door, ready. Anything comes through.
Okay, so it's kind of in the little nest-looking thing is kind of like over here. So you can see it's not like a nest as in a bird, but it's just everything's kind of piled up. It's kind of in a round depression in the middle almost. It's what it reminds you of, is like a nest.
Oh. Sorry, I thought it was
Broken pieces of furniture. You see
I'm gonna
there's
level the
one of the
cutting
suits.
torch.
Okay, you've got the cutting torch.
Take a step closer. Try to get a good look.
Okay.
There's to be a suit in here.
Yeah, looks like it's torn up. The closer you get, it looks like it's not completely flat, so there's something in it maybe, but it's all dirt. The helmet's all dirty and fogged up. As you walk over to, you see through the doorway to the reactor room, it's got like a big glass area you can see through, and inside there's like a yellow-white resin covering most of the chamber. It looks like it's kind of like caking up over everything. And you get this, the closer you are to the door, there's like a kind of a prickling itchiness on like that side of your body facing the door. You're guessing
what?
radiation leak.
You two might want to take another step back.
All right.
My eyes go wide and I take a step back.
And you also know that you've got one guy in here with a shotgun and one with a pulse rifle, and this is a reactor room.
They're about to do some serious reacting.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna go with the assumption that there might be something in the helmet hiding. I'm going to try to snatch it and put the open end towards the floor, so if anything is in it, it can't get out.
Okay, so you're yanking off the helmet?
Yeah.
Okay, you reach over, you quickly do that, and it snags for a minute because the way it pulls off, it's not a normal head, but you hear the sickening like plop as this long head flops out from inside of it, squunched up and gnarly. It's got all, it looks like almost like when you prune in the water, been in too long, because it's all been up in this helmet, and it flops out and it looks up. You see the eyes widen and these feral teeth, and it looks like at you for a minute, then it looks kind of confused, and it looks past you and sees Miller. And roll for initiative.
This is why we had Cham do it.
Okay, I'm
Specifically
permission to
this
wrangle.
reason. Wrangle!
Wrestle.
Do what?
Wrestle! Wrangle
Do some
wrestle!
wrestling.
What is initiative? Where's that at?
Go to your combat.
Oh, it's in
And on the
combat.
left hand.
Okay.
And let me roll for this thing.
Can you drop the grappler? You had it right, Casso? Or who had it?
Nope, I was muted. I got it.
Thank you.
Okay, so Davis, you get to act first.
All right. Well, if I have a clear shot, I'll try and take the shot. If I don't have a clear shot, I'll wait until I do.
Yeah, you can reposition because you can move in the same zone. You're in one. The way the movement adheres, but you've got like the increments instead of actual like feet kind of thing.
Right.
But okay, you roll. What's the equivalent of intelligence to that? What's the just give me a give me a Comtech roll
Tech.
or heavy machinery, either one.
Heavy machinery. Not piloting? Oh.
No.
Oh. All right.
Don't worry about that stress thing on that one because this is just for a check. You do know, however, they say working around repairing things, working with the engines of the ships, you know that this is basically a nuclear reactor in this area. And any kind of damage to breach that could be catastrophic for the entire ship.
Yes.
So just as long as you're aware of that, feel free to shoot if you want.
I mean, we're in the control room, and the reactor's in shutdown mode right now, right?
Yes, it's behind that door, but that doesn't mean that you can't like have bad things happen. Just a reminder. I mean, if you make like a super bad botch,
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So these doors are like made of paper aluminum or something.
no, they're still there. But any combat in this area can cause if you fail big enough, could cause. I'm just giving you warning.
Okay. Well, you know what? Captain trusted Cham to try and grapple it, so I'm gonna give Cham their chance to grapple it. But if you can't grapple it, then it's getting blasted.
So you
I'll
are
pass my
correct
turn.
though that it is in another room and there is a heavy door there.
Yep.
I'm just letting you know.
Right.
Not my
I'm
buddy
just-
Cham.
I just. Yeah. No, that's it. That's my turn. I'm good. Who's next?
Who was next? That was Cham.
Where is the closest exit if I wanted to spacewalk?
You're going to have to go back up to the C1 junction at the front of the ship up near the bridge where y'all came in, or that stairwell. I'm sorry, that stairwell between the junction. I think that's where it lands up on the maps. Yeah, the stairwell. So you got basically. What's the wrong button? Why is that picking that? It's supposed to be target mode. Or ping mode. No, that's target mode. Where's ping? Where's the ping? Yeah, right there.
Okay. I'm thinking I could attempt to use the grapple gun on this thing, but that's kind of a long way. I'm pretty familiar with the range on the cutting torch. I'm gonna try to hit this thing with the cutting torch while minimizing extra damage to the walls. How big is it? Is it like person sized?
Sorry, I was muted. It was a person, and I just deleted all fucking tokens instead of.
Oh
just
no.
one.
You guys were dead already.
Ah. Jam. Right there. Got Miller. Who else was down there?
Davis.
David, you're at the top there. Put all those on there. This thing is basically, it's human size because it was a human at first, but it's standing probably an extra foot taller than you. Arms elongated, the back of its head distended, elongated.
That's a lot bigger than I thought.
Let's see if I can find a picture. Got one here. I think they do. It's an abomination beluga head. Subject's gelatinous cowl grows opaque and solidifies as their eyes grow dark and shift to the sides of their bulbous head. Their skin turns a translucent mottled gray. Their features grow similar in appearance to a xenomorph, albeit with a much shorter head, more prominent eyes, and elongated arms. Subject moves about on all fours like an ape, with no longer retains human characteristics. While not as powerful or as intelligent as a xenomorph, the beluga head is a force to be reckoned with.
Captain, I recommend we retreat towards the vent. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the cutter. How do I roll with this thing?
Are you trying to shoot it with the grappler?
With the cutting torch.
Oh, hit it with does it have anything on there for use?
It says read more under weapons above, but
read more under weapons above when uses tool. I gotta go to the book because it doesn't tell me on there. See torch. Cutting torch, no bonus. It does 3 damage. You can only use it engaged. Weighs 1. It is armor piercing with a power supply of 5. So every time you use it, you got to roll a power supply check.
okay.
So it would just be your, I would say, since it's an engaged, you're going to need to, yeah, it's considered a close combat weapon, so you're going to have to use your combat stat.
Okay.
I believe in you, Robo.
Thank you, Captain.
That is 2 successes. And it does 3 damage. Armor piercing. Let me double check this thing's stats.
Since I got a stunt, does that mean I can do
Yeah, any
extra
of the
damage?
stunt things. Did I post that? What you can do with stunts?
Yeah, I have the stunt list on my combat tab. I would like to do extra damage.
Okay, so that would be 4 damage because you got what, 1 extra success.
Mhm.
And let me double check
Nice.
the armor piercing. Is it show it as a value or just a total? Any special effect on this weapon? Armor piercing means that armor rating counts as half against this weapon, rounding fractions up. Armor doubled means that the armor rating is doubled against this weapon. So it does. This thing has an armor of versus fire of 3. So basically, it's going to, let's say, do 1.
Yikes. It's a little less than I was hoping.
No. It's that it reduces its armor value to 1, and you did 4 total, so
Oh,
it takes
okay.
3 damage.
Never mind. Much nicer.
Its normal armor rating, like if you're trying to punch it or do something, is 6, but versus fire is 3.
Damn, that's like almost
But
impossible to actually hit.
You've got armor piercing, so it's half that. Okay.
And I'm just gonna call back. Back up, you two. It's not gonna want me. That's my turn.
And then, because this didn't put in order for some reason, Miller should be going next. Oh, wait, that's why. There we go. Okay, Miller, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot it. Can I push it by adding a stress? Is that a thing I do?
No, now pushing is if you fail, you can
Oh,
push
okay.
the roll. It increases stress by 1, and you re-roll all failures, but keep
Okay.
any successes.
I'm gonna try and shoot it. Yikes.
Okay, so
Right.
that is
Can I
not a
push
success,
that?
and you have 2 failures. So you now you just rattle 1 off. Now that's also an
asking if you can
automatic
push, though.
weapon.
Yeah, can I push that, or can I just not?
I'm trying to see. You must use your next action to move away from danger and find yourself a safe spot. Yeah, you say you should be able to push a roll.
All right, I'm gonna push that because that is
Oh,
unacceptable.
that's three snake eyes or 3 face huggers.
Oh, that's only 3 dice I get then.
No. I was just looking at how many failures you had.
Oh, okay. So I click the. Can I click the push button? No,
There should be there should be a push button there.
it just doesn't do anything when I click it.
Hang on. Hush dogs. Where is the main combat tab? There was one we did this last. Yeah, no, that's panic, but. Where is the push one? I'll find it here in just a second. Push. Get blocked by the panic. Yeah, for some reason I'm not finding. I thought we had that. But so increase your stress by 1.
All right, I
And
did.
then just re-roll the attack. And did you have? You had no successes. you're re-rolling the whole thing.
Okay, yeah. Are you flip? Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Technically better, like on paper, that's
So
better.
you rattle it off. As you just start screaming. You just lose your shit. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but every friendly character who hears you scream must make an immediate panic roll.
It's now a good time to mention I'm deaf.
Sorry about that. You're gonna have to make a panic roll, bud.
Yeah, you've got to make a panic roll. Cham does not.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's just freaking out, but doing it.
Keeping it
And how
together.
much damage does that rifle do? Does
Okay,
it have
so I
any
tried to
armor
click on the
piercing?
information before and nothing happens.
Okay, let me look it up in the Manuel. Bolt rifle.
Hopefully I can just do enough damage for Cham to finish it off.
When a pulse rifle, it has a. Should have already had the bonus figured in. +1, it does 2 damage, armor piercing, full auto, and a grenade launcher. So, yeah, as you hit it, it just kind of like thuds into it and
Oh.
bounces off into the wall.
This is a military weapon?
Armat M41A pulse rifle does damage
Ugh.
2 +1 bonus to hit. It is armor piercing, but which would drop it to an armor of 3 versus that, but you didn't have any extra successes.
Rough.
We're gonna need that flamethrower.
Well, that's my due.
Back off! Back off, Captain.
Guess I can move back a little bit.
Yeah, you're kind of in the hallway there.
Oh, I am in the hallway. It's Leah that needs to get the fuck out.
We
Y'all-
need to get away from the reactor, though, and it's gonna chase you guys. It's not gonna want to attack me, I don't think.
Nope. But we also can't,
Well,
like,
It's
Outrun
fairly
it.
like it. So basically, player knowledge, since we're still learning the game and so like that, the xenomorphs and their kin are confused by synthetics because
okay.
you don't smell right. You're off to them.
you're stinky.
So there's a chance that they can't ignore you, but you just like attacked it. So it's also defending itself as well, and you're right in front of it. So it is going, and this is going cool with these. They have, you roll a d6, and it has a list of attacks that it may do. So it is performing Pounce. It leaps onto you like a big monkey. Roll the attack using 8 base die for 1 damage. If the attack hits, the victim is knocked to the ground, drops any handheld items, and must make an immediate panic roll. The abomination then starts pounding on the victim with its powerful fists. It resolves an immediate bonus attack with 12 base dice at 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
So this thing first, it just leaps up at you. So that's... Can I roll from here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Can I dodge that?
Okay, so yes, you can try to dodge or block.
Okay.
Dodge is using mobility, and block is using your combat, close combat.
I'll try to block it.
So you basically want to negate the successes it has.
Hey.
Oh!
There you go.
Cham's OP.
You wanna wrestle? Let's wrestle!
So you dodge. I don't think there's no stunts for dodging.
I block it, so I'm like grappling it.
Oh, you use block? Okay, so
Yeah.
hang on. I think with that, you do have, I think, do a counterattack.
Nice.
I love not being
We have the action
super
economy on this.
familiar
As long as
with
we can
the,
keep it from doing stuff, we win.
I love not just knowing the rules off the top of my head. When someone attacks you close combat, you can try to block the attack. Read page 92. Where's page 92? Blocking. If you're attacking close combat, you can block the attack to avoid being hit. Blocking is a fast action, and you roll for close combat. You must declare that you are going to block before the attacker rolls their attack. For each,
Oh, well.
we're still learning. I'm not going to be too.
Yeah, no, it's just a moment like, oh,
for each
whoops.
success you roll, choose an effect below. Decrease damage. You remove one of the enemy's successes. If they are left with no successes, the attack misses. This effect can be chosen multiple times, so you want to spend 2. Counterattack. You can perform a counterattack, dealing damage to the attacker equal to the damage rating of your weapon. You cannot spend additional successes to increase damage of the counterattack, or you can disarm.
Tear his hand clean off.
So 2 successes to dodge, and then I can spend my other success to attack it again?
Yeah, you can use it as a counterattack, which
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll say this since you're holding the thing, you can use the torch if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just blast it again.
Okay, so roll your attack versus it.
Cham's gonna carry. I'm calling it now.
Anything for the company.
Oh shit. And so there is see, that's 3, 4,
I'll
5
spend those
points.
stunts on extra damage. Wait, no, I can't.
You
can I?
can't. Yeah. That was actually,
Oh yeah, it says you can't do the extra. So
That's fine,
yeah.
that's fine.
that only does 3 points. So you do 1 point to it. Okay, yeah, you damage it.
It's taken 5 points total.
Well, it still has armor reduction for it, but you
Yeah.
have it's in half. So, okay. Why is my clicking next not going next? Okay, we'll go back to the top, which will be Rye is up, not there. So Cham. Wait, who else? Davis. Sorry, Davis. You're first.
Thank you.
Well, it's not, for some reason when I click the next actor, it's not rotating through. Oh, that's why. Okay.
I will. Cham appears to have this under control. I will.
crushing it right now.
Yep. You go, Cham. Kick its ass. Woo!
More like champion.
Hell yeah. I'm not gonna go into the wall. I'm gonna go here into the hall. Maybe I'll keep an angle. Keep an angle. I don't want to pin you in the corner. You know what? Whatever. Crossfire. We accidentally shoot each other. That just.
Hey,
means
it's action. Picture this is an action movie you're watching, an action horror movie. Play it up.
Get behind me, Captain. I'll protect you.
I shoot him in the back of the head. On accident, of course.
Air quotes, accident.
Yeah.
And
remember, y'all also
that's
have
all I
like
do.
signature abilities too.
Signature. Hang on. Signature.
Like
What are those?
on the main screen, your talents. Like you've got the long haul.
What? I don't have the long haul.
Shit. I'm looking. Sorry, I pulled up Ray. All right, you're
Davis, I have reckless.
Yeah, yours. You live for the rush of adrenaline through your veins, pushing harder than others dare. You can push any skill roll based on agility twice, not just once like other characters. Each push increases your stress by 1. So yeah, so your shooting would be an agility skill. So if you missed, you can push twice on that one.
It sounds too good to be true.
And then I like Miller's. Full rank.
Yep.
So he could make you shoot if he wanted.
Do I want to shoot? I do want to shoot. Cham's got this. Cham's got this, right? You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a good old-fashioned roll for it. Unfortunately, for some reason, I can't figure out where to get a D100 from. So I'm just gonna say there's a.
If you
There's a
right click on the D10, there's a percentile chance.
Oh,
Or
perfect.
option.
Thank you. I did not know that. I feel like I should have known that. That's weird. Anyways, 25% chance I decide to shoot. Nope. All right, I'm holding my action, or not my action. I'm holding my fire. I'm letting Cham just jam it up in there.
Okay. Cham, sure go.
What's the rule for if I back up? Does it get an opportunity attack?
I don't think, or there. If you're moving from engaged, I think. Double check.
I also need to make some power rolls actually, so I use it
I would assume
twice.
Yeah.
it is combat.
How many charges does it start with?
Oh,
Five.
also, yeah, you need to roll
Ooh.
your energy for that. It should be. Okay, so that was your first attack, and then you made the counter attack with it. So roll another one.
Oh!
Oh
Yikes.
shit!
So I have 2 power left.
Yep.
Uh-oh. I was pretty excited when I saw 0 on that.
Yeah, I'll just attack again.
I'm still looking for the combat thing. So you want to just get
Okay.
away from it?
I was gonna try to maybe block the door so it couldn't get out, but this is
Yeah, if
fine.
you,
We'll
I'm going to say
try to take it
just
out.
for because instead of spending so much time trying to look up through all the rules, yeah, if you want to like move towards the door,
Yeah, so
just to kind of like that.
I'm gonna attack it first, and then
Okay,
do
that's
that.
fine.
So here's another shot. Whoops.
Yeah, then it looks like the targeting doesn't really work either.
Hey, Cham carries.
Yep.
Okay.
Hard carries.
You know,
More damage.
okay, so that would be 4. It's 3. So yeah, I'll say this first. As you do that, it like kind of tries to jump away from you as you move back.
How's it looking?
It's looking pretty bad. It's not dead, but it's
Badly burned.
it's looking pretty bad. It's burnt. Part of its skin's melted off.
Got another shot.
Miller,
at
you
least.
doing anything?
I'm gonna take another shot.
Okay. With everybody packed up in the door, I'm gonna say you got like a -2.
Oh man. How many have I got? I mean, I got a lot of stress, so that's kind of good.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You kind of dart in between them, trying to like line up a shot. Like duck, move.
Well, that sucks.
Now hang
Oh,
on,
well.
let me double check something because that has full auto also,
Oh, okay.
and see if that, because I think that's a different mode of fire. However, that also causes a lot of stress. Burst or full auto fire.
As someone who's fired a full auto
Weapons
weapon in the
listed as fully
military-
automatic can fire long bursts on full auto fire. This counts as a normal range attack with a few differences. If you get a +2 modifier to your roll. Your stress level immediately increases by 1.
Oh,
And you get to add that to your stress for full auto. And you can distribute any additional pluses you roll beyond the first to secondary targets within short range of the primary target. The first success assigned to the secondary target inflicts damage equal to the damage rating of the weapon, and a further success assigns a secondary target can be used for stunts. So, yeah,
Damn.
that seems like that's more useful for multiple targets.
yeah. If I were trying to kill Cham, that'd be great.
You know what? But I'm gonna say it's like since there's only one target, if you wanted to direct a second attack, a second shot at it, to me that makes sense as well.
I mean, I may as well try to go for the most amount of damage, right? Or would it matter with how its armor is?
Well, one, it's going to, let's see, yours is armor piercing. It does 2. You got 2 successes, so that would be 3, which basically is going to nullify the damage there. Or, yeah, because it would just be 2 hits that nullify it. Now, you can push that roll if you want to try to get
More
a better score.
Shit. I would need at least 3 successes, though, right?
Yeah, because its armor piercing is going to drop its armor value to 3, so you need to do at least 4 points of damage to do 1.
What's the base weapon damage?
2.
So,
So
oh,
you
okay,
gotta
only
have-
1 to do
You
1
have to have
damage,
3
then.
successes to do 1 point of damage.
3 in total, I understand.
Yeah.
All right, I will do that. I'm going in.
Be careful.
Oh, I
pushing.
can't. Oh, well, yeah.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
you're
This is
frozen,
pissing me off because I know there was a push
I will
button.
be on my next thing.
I can't scroll down. Is there anything showing under reactions?
No, I can't scroll down.
Hang on, let me see. We got him skipped roll.
All right, drop my dice whenever you're ready, Bradley.
So you keep your successes. So you had 2, so you need 1, 2, 3,
8 or 9.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, just pick up the dice, and you can right click to add.
I already did.
Okay.
I'm way ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I got 2 6s.
1, 2, so you add 2 more successes to that. So
Yeah.
that's 4 successes.
I do 1 damage.
Yep.
Yay. I finally tickled it lightly on its pinky toe.
Proud of you, Cam.
Thanks, Jam.
I'm probably doing this all wrong too, but I don't care. Its turn. It's going
Damn.
to.
I was honestly kind of hoping that was gonna kill it.
No, it's going to. It makes this horrible roar. It just screams in fury, and all humans in short range must make an immediate panic roll. So.
Ooh. So I already did a panic roll, so I'm frozen and berserk.
Oh yeah, you were supposed. Actually, you weren't supposed to act this turn, were you?
Well, I got that. I got the frozen on this one. What was my last one actually?
No, that was the last one. You scream.
Losing your
Oh no, that's what it
slow-
was. Is
Oh.
you because you pushed that roll, so you just screamed basically a war cry, you're just freaking out, and everybody. That's when Nick had to make a panic roll. So
Okay.
then this one,
Yep, I'm losing it.
is you berserk. You must immediately attack the nearest person or creature, friendly or not. You won't stop until the target is broken. Even friendly characters who witness your rampage just make immediate pain. So, your choice. Do you attack Nick or Kate?
I'm currently around a corner from her, so
I was gonna
It's
say,
up
I
to
think it's gonna
you.
have to be Leah. Nick, I'm gonna gun you down, bro.
Yeah, so you jump around the corner.
You wouldn't do it, coward.
And you're like, die! And then you hit this thing, and then it just screams, and you freak the fuck out, and you just turn and start shooting.
Oh, that's a lot of sixes, bud.
So you rip through for now you've got how do you want to just assign those all to damage?
I mean
I mean,
how
you
does
got
Berserk read?
Yeah, I would that
Well-
makes sense. You're not trying to, hey, I'm gonna pin you down. It's like you're freaking out, just trying to kill shit.
I guess. Yeah, probably.
So there's one success is 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage, and that's to Davis.
Yes.
And you
Try
have
to
2,
dodge.
so you rip into. So you're considered broken.
No, he gets to dodge at least, but you have to beat 4, which is not going to be the easiest.
So, I get to dodge.
You can attempt to,
I can attempt to.
which is a mobility check.
Hey, Bradley.
Yes.
Fuck you, I dodge.
Well, you take
many did
4
I-
points instead of 5.
Hang on.
It's going to push it.
Hang
We're
on.
gonna stress
Is
each
it-
other to death.
Yeah, is it agility?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I actually forgot to add my my panic to that previous
Oh, it
roll
is. The
anyways.
panic is your yellows.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't add the one from him. Not the one
Sorry, you're
screaming,
stressed.
the one before.
Okay.
So I'm gonna push, which gives me another, and I'm gonna fucking do it again.
Yeah, so you re-roll everything except the one success you had.
Well,
All right, I'm gonna push it another time.
Okay. Say that one doesn't count there, the stress thing on that, because you're pushing that roll.
Yep. Guys, I might die.
and it'll be my fault.
How many successes?
Okay, so that's 2 successes.
He's peer berserking.
Now I'm berserking.
Girls are fighting.
Oh no!
Okay, so let's see how this goes. So that takes you, that's 3. So you still go to 0. Because you only have 2 health. So
Yep.
you're now broken. Now
Alright,
we,
now what?
let me break out that, where's that injury table? Oh my gosh.
Check your DMs, Zach.
This is when
Okay.
shit gets good. Not story, where's my stuff? Fuck. Let me open the book. Critical injury page 99. I believe this is a D66 roll. Almost there. 99. Yes, a D66. So roll 2 6-sided.
Me?
Yeah. You want to? You want the? Yeah. This is the critical injury you get. So a 40,
I get a
42.
4-2. Or a
40?
24 if that's better.
Yeah, it's 42. Crushed foot. You can't run only crawl. So he rips one out, and it like just wastes your foot with this shot. It will take 3d6 days to heal if you live that
Holy-
long. You can't run, and you can only crawl. So
Give me another turn and you'll be able to do less than that.
you go to the ground, and now you're freaking out. You're berserking, and
my
you
turn.
have to you lash out at him.
Yep.
I'm not. Alright, this is kind of funny at least.
Miller.
It's reaction. You just were attacked. What the fuck? Maybe he's turning into one of these things.
Oh no. I have to make a panic roll.
Are you gonna try to dodge his shotty?
I mean, I guess. Is that mobility?
Yep.
Right? Oh
Did
wait,
he
I have
use his-
an extra. Oh, I actually dodge it.
Holy shit! How much damage does your shotgun do?
Didn't he use his reaction to hit him the first time? Do you have
I don't
another reaction to
fucking
spend? Or does it not take reactions?
Damage is base
Dodging
damage
is
is
a
3.
fast action, and you already actually because hang on.
Oh,
Actions. I put it up in Discord.
Oh wait, so does that mean I wouldn't have been able to dodge either?
Hang on,
no,
where's
we're.
dodge?
Hold on.
Slow actions are shooting, so that's your slow action to shoot. Run, move, get up, draw weapon, block, pick up, shove, grapple, retreat, aim, set cover, start engine, grab wheel, drive, use items. So dodge may be a free action. Check. Back up. Come on, where's it at? That's just mobility. Dodge. When attack in close combat, works as seen page 92. We're just there. Why can I not remember? That's blocking. I want blocking. Can you dodge range?
Not if you're Gohan.
Oh.
Cover is good against range. Dodge. Combat easy to reduce. You know what? I'm gonna quit spending. I'm gonna say that's just gonna be a free action because I don't want to spend too much time going through rule shit so we can keep playing. Yeah, it just says it works like blocking, but you roll using mobility instead of close combat. You can only use it to reduce damage, not counterattack or disarm. So I'm going to say that you can just, it's a reaction. So you're going to try to dodge, or no, you did roll it. And then the shotgun, does it show how much damage it does, Nick?
Yes, 3.
3, and you got
Push it.
an extra success. So that's 4 damage. So
You
yeah,
know what?
so
25% chance I decide to push it.
Oh, lame. Blow my brains out, bro.
You deserve it for what
Okay.
you did to my foot.
So that's Miller. It's Abomination's turn again.
Jam, protect us.
We're killing each other.
Jam's got this.
I can't protect you from yourself, Captain.
It just sits there. It's like almost dead. It's just screaming in pain, trying to you assume frighten y'all off, so it screams, and you two need to make another panic roll.
Does this replace our old panic effect?
Yes, whatever the new one replaces.
Captain, I swear to God.
So you drop your shotgun.
Violet?
Is this?
I
thing
dropped
just
my
screaming?
shotgun.
Yeah.
What if she already is broken?
25. What about 25% chance that the shotgun goes off still?
We're on the ground already.
Sure, roll
very
it.
far.
I like the cinematics of this.
Oh, so close.
Okay, so
You
Oh my
win this
God.
time, Captain.
Miller, you immediately attack the nearest person or creature.
Hell yeah, brother. So
I'm
he did
laying
4
on the-
damage to me? Am I also broken now? Are we both?
No, you dodged it. You had.
Oh, okay.
He did 4
Okay.
damage, but you negated 4 points of damage with a dodge.
Okay.
Does he have to attack with the gun?
No, he didn't have to. But I mean, he's holding it, so that's up to him what he wants to do.
You could kick her while she's down.
I'm probably gonna try and stomp her neck.
Yeah. Break
Okay.
my neck. Sever my spine.
Close combat roll.
Blood for the blood
Oh,
god.
is it my turn?
Well, because
Oh,
you
have to attack.
panicked.
Yeah.
You panicked. You have to
Immediately.
make an immediate attack.
Oh my god, I have so many extra dice because I'm so stressed. Nice. I'm
It's just infinite.
You're
attempt-
just freaking out. You're stomping and stomping. So you have
I
to.
attempt to roll out of the way.
Do I make another attack?
Yes.
You don't need to dodge, Nick. I missed. I didn't roll any.
Oh, never mind.
So
Oh no. 5.
You flee. All right, hang on. Okay, now. I'll
now
dodge.
you can attempt to dodge that roll. So
I
there's
roll out of the way.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro. Oh no.
Did I go berserk again?
Oh my Jesus.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
close
so
the
first
door.
off, it does a point of damage
Tiny.
to you. So Scott,
Let you
you
guys
roll a
work that out.
D66 this time.
Okay.
You tried, champ. You tried.
You said 66?
2 6s, a D66.
Oh.
It's some of the way they do their charts. Instead of percentile where the first die is the tens and like that with a 10-sider, it's just 2 6-siders to do it.
Oh, 2 6. Okay. That's an extra 6.
So a 36.
Okay.
Instant death.
Oh, I lost my injury table. It's in Fantasy Grounds, but I can't remember that.
Is it under tables?
Group injuries, page 100. And that was a 36. So as she's stomping, she crushes your arm. And you've got now a broke arm, and you can't use that arm. So roll, Scott, roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, it's the left arm. So your right arm is broken. Roll another one and see which foot was shot. So
It's just the right side of your body.
your right foot and arm. Your right
Alright.
foot is shot. You can only crawl. Your right arm's broken, so you're gonna have to be pulling yourself along. And as Miller starts to run off, you lash out because you have to make an immediate attack, but you dropped your shotgun, so you have to just try to like punch her or trip her. So a close combat
what-
roll.
What if I just fell in front of my own shotgun, pulled the trigger, and just put myself out of my misery?
Nope.
Please? 25% chance. God
That's a
damn.
hell no.
Dice want you to live.
Alright, what am I doing?
Just
Trying
make a
to
close
smash my
combat
foot.
roll.
Fuck is-
You're trying to hit Miller as she runs away.
Hang on, my there we go. Okay. Close combat. Oh yeah, I never was. I supposed to have made a ranged attack?
You did. You shot at me. I dodged you.
You
Yeah, but I
shot,
didn't
then you
Yeah.
dropped your weapon. Then this thing screamed and made
Whatever.
Miller
I'm.
shoot you.
Get back here, you bitch!
Oh no!
And you've already dodged.
So I just have to eat it up. All right.
So
You got
there's 4 points of damage. And how many? So you're broken now.
Yep. Oh, I also need to make another panic roll because of the whole berserk thing, right?
No.
That's you who's berserking.
Wait.
I have
Oh,
to make an immediate
that was
panic
me
roll.
berserking. Okay.
I actually
Yeah.
have to make a
So
panic roll too
now-
on that.
Now roll, Nick, since he got to roll for you, you roll, Nick, roll a d66, and we'll see what kind of injury you do to Miller as she runs.
I want to tear her dick off.
A 45. Well, you get you have a small knife on you, and you just pull it out, and you reach up and slice and cut her guts open. So she's got bleeding guts. 1 point of damage at every roll for mobility and close combat. So if you try to run and do mobility stuff or do close combat, you will take 1 point of damage.
Holy
Do I panic
shit.
now seeing her
And you
guts
have
falling
one
out of her?
shift. A shift is how long? Shift is 5 to 10 hours before you die, unless you get this healed. And then it'll take a
Okay.
D6 days to heal up totally. So you've got a short amount of time. You got hours, but you need to get to the med bay. As
Yeah.
you run off.
I also have to make a panic check because it was berserk.
It's the cycle that never ends.
I have to
You're
use my
running.
attack
You're getting away
move,
from danger.
which means I'm gonna take damage.
Well, no, you're gonna
Okay.
say you're not trying to make a mobility like maneuver. You're just running, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
yes, you're bleeding out.
Holy shit. Okay.
So you're
At
running
least
for med
this
bay.
back and forth is finally over.
That is hilarious. I've never seen that. Not like I played this tons, but okay. So basically, it's back up. What was your last one, Davis?
My last what?
What was the last stress thing you had?
You mean roll I made, or the last thing that I
Yeah,
also?
what
Berserk.
stress are you under right now?
How much stress?
No.
Oh, dude,
what condition?
He was
unbelievable
berserking.
amounts.
But now Miller is broken, so he's out of that.
Okay, so you're berserking, and that's over. So I'm gonna say that because that was your target. That's over. So it's back to you, Davis.
Oh no.
I
Oh no, I'm
claw-
broken now. It's fine.
I claw for the shotgun,
Okay.
and
Say
with
Miller's
my
already,
unbroken
like-
hand.
Yeah.
And I try to catch Miller before she could turn the corner.
Well,
No.
you actually achieved breaking me, which means your berserk is done.
Right.
Oh,
So it's your turn to. You can't do much. You can try to crawl away from the area. Your arm's broken. Your foot's blown off almost. And you've got this abomination. They're just screaming in pain.
Champ, get out of the way! I shoot the abomination. I attempt to shoot the abomination.
Okay, so yeah, this is all cinematic. This is how we should play it. So you reach over, grab the shotgun, and one-handed, you're like, like that, and you're laying on your side. I'm saying there's a -2 because you can't really aim good with one hand with this shotgun.
Uh-huh. So do I roll? I roll the range combat skill, or I just roll the dice attached to the shotgun?
Well, first off, hit the -2 in the lower right.
Already done.
Okay, and then you should be able to just click the shotgun and it roll it.
Whoops.
Jesus
I
Christ!
think I double clicked it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we'll ignore the one on bottom.
Nah,
So
I pushed that
first,
shit.
The first one
Ah.
was. It is how many damage? 3.
The first one? Oh yeah, 3 damage. The first was only 1 hit though. Can I
Well,
push
one
that?
the 1 means a success, means you hit, which is the 3 damage. You
Oh,
need to get
okay, excellent.
For every extra success you get, you can do a stunt. Which most people, of course, want to do the
Oh yeah, I want to
extra
do a
damage.
stun. I want to do a stun. I want to push that. I want to do a stun.
No, you. Oh no, yeah. If you want to, we'll say that you pushed it with the second one. So it's a success.
Okay.
But
Okay.
and then you try to crawl away.
All right. I crawl away. Miller, get back here, you bitch.
I'm sorry.
I crawl. Actually, I probably only get this far.
I'm kind of glad you cut me open because now I don't have to like apologize for killing you on this thing. It's actually better this way. You
Okay,
broke
so
my foot. You cut me open.
So yeah,
Damn.
the shotgun doesn't have
Just-
piercing on it, does it? I don't think so.
I don't fucking know. I don't know how to read.
True.
Special, armor doubled, single shot.
Oh no. Well,
Okay, so yeah, you pepper it, but it doesn't do anything to it, and then you start crawling off. Cham, it's your go.
Leah, as you crawl away, if you look at Cham, he's just looking at you with pity. Pity.exe. And yeah, I'll take another blast at this man. So I'll rush it to get back into melee.
Okay.
Going with the cutting torch. Keep trying to drop it on the token.
Yeah, it
Do
doesn't
you
work. You
win?
just have to roll.
3 more damage.
So it does so 4 if you do the extra,
Yeah, 4 damage.
and that will be enough to kill it. So how do you do that?
I am just gonna go for the goopy cranium. I just get it through the nog.
It showed in there, and then you just hold it down, and you see the inside of its skull through that translucence just light up with flames until it starts swelling up, and then it pops. And did you use up any of your fuel?
Still good.
Still got power. You're standing there with this goop.
I'm gonna call over the comms. Miss Deus and Captain Miller showing signs of aggression. Mr. Wilson, procedure?
is this open comms? You're just like saying it to
2
everybody.
comms. Yeah.
What do you mean aggressive action? How aggressive?
Shots were fired.
What are they doing now?
Heading towards you, I assume.
Are you safe to come back this way?
I glance towards the abomination. Threat appears to be neutralized.
Well done, well done. Come back to the medical bay. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna kind of tilt my head towards Leah. Feeling alright? Murdery?
I shoot Cam.
Murdery it is.
Wouldn't you know it, your shotgun's out of shells?
Oh yeah, I can't reload it, can I? Fuck, single shot. Right? Single shot. It is single shot. No. Pump action. Hang on. No, there's a 25% chance I can one-handed. No, that's too high. 10%
actually
chance
aiming
I
at
can
me?
one-handed.
Or are you goofing?
I just heard you say that I'm showing signs of aggression and heading to them. You've betrayed me, Cam. Actually,
I'm calling it how I see it.
I'll tell you what. 25% chance that I think you betrayed me. Yep. You betrayed me. You're trying to get rid of me. You want to replace me with the company.
What the fuck is happening right now?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I'm tired. Yeah, no, forget everything that I just said. Let's rewind by like two and a half minutes. Let's go back to the part where I called Miller a bitch as she ran away. Oh, hey Cam. Yeah, not feeling too good, but it's okay. I'm just gonna kind of walk it off or crawl it off, you know?
Yeah, I don't suggest walking that off. Do you need some help back up top?
That would be so nice, but also man, this really hurts. I need some drugs. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna take a hit from my drugs before we begin.
Yeah, there's one of those that like removes all stress, I think.
Stress level, never sleep pills. Each dose increases. Wait, no, hang on. Stress level +1 per dose. Fast acting supplement keeps you going well past your bedtime. Excessive use can cause stroke or heart attack. Each dose. Is it nap relief? That's nap relief. Yes, I'm gonna take out some nap relief, and I'm gonna take a hit of nap relief, and that is going to remove my stress.
I might actually need a hit of that.
Yeah. Absolutely not. These are my drugs.
Yeah, let's see you stop me from taking it from you.
Use your command skill. Hand them over.
So yeah, my stress goes down to nothing. Oh, that hit the spot. Yeah, Cam, maybe just like let me throw my arm around you. And,
I pick her up like it's nothing, and I'm gonna go back for the alien, pick that thing up too, and then bring them both upstairs.
Oh no, gross!
What?
Please don't let that thing touch me. Please no. Leave it. Don't bring that. No.
We got to take a look at it, don't we?
It'll still be there. Just take me first, please.
So I'm assuming everybody's heading back to Med Bay.
I'm gonna swipe a finger through the alien's blood, stick it in my mouth, push it around.
Ew.
It's gross. It's
gross. Yeah, no shit, brother.
Okay, so you have there's that coppery
Computing,
taste,
calculating?
but at the same time, it's almost you feel your tongue almost burn a little bit.
All right, now I am
Very acidic.
Bro, you are a fucking robot. You are not a literal computer.
All right, Cam, you're dying now. This is that's kill worthy.
Is jokes, bud. Is jokes. Come upstairs.
Can't kill my buddy.
So, Miller, while this was all going on, you've gotten Ray all patched up. The doc is getting the doc. As far as the medical stuff can tell, there's nothing growing inside of him. Doesn't appear to have any kind of mutation in his system. The DNA is showing normal. Same for both of you.
Nice.
As y'all are just discussing stuff, finishing patching up and cleaning up the area, you see Miller coming leaning in against the wall, hands covered, basically holding guts in, blood everywhere.
What the hell happened to you?
Scott, you're muted if you're talking.
Davis cut me open, but it's all right because I shot her.
Wait, what?
Don't ask so many questions.
The other table was in pretty bad shape, right?
Yeah, one of them was broken.
Could we at least get the top of it off? Oh, actually, you're out of this one now. We can put him in this one.
Yes.
All right, lay down.
Yeah, and Flynn's like, what the heck? Sit down. So he starts patching you up. Let me. Got stats. What's his med check? Oh, I forgot to add a plus for the machine, but it doesn't matter. So that'd be 4. So yeah, get you in there. These little it starts scanning you. Then these little appendages come out. One of them's got like a little cauterizing needle. The other's got little like squeezy little not hands, but like pincers. And then another one comes out with like a gel. So one of them starts putting you together, and it starts cauterizing. And then the gel starts coming in right behind the cauterize. Hurts like hell, but it's only for that split second, and it's numb as soon as the gel hits. And you are no longer bleeding, but you're still going to take roll me a d6. Still going to take 3 days of rest to fully recover.
All right.
But you're not going to die.
That's unfortunately, it looks like I'm seeing as how I broke the other person. I may need to be out there a little more often anyway, so this is probably not much better.
And as they're finishing up with you, Cham comes in carrying Davis like a baby, just cradled.
What the hell?
Foot
happened?
is mangled, arm hanging limp and broken.
You know,
Alright,
it was the strangest thing.
that's-
The creature didn't even touch them, but they just went right to town on each other.
Psychic maneuvers. They can do psychic things.
I'm a little concerned they're afflicted.
Right, Davis?
Tis but a scratch.
Psychic attacks. They can make you do stuff.
When you say that, Flynn's like, yeah, I should also scan at the same time. So he starts programming you in this light bar, starts going down your body back and forth. Does it like 5 times. You're seeing different readouts given you body temperature, hydration levels, molecular breakdown and stuff. And he's like, okay, didn't seem to be infected by anything.
But yeah, it didn't touch me.
That's a relief then. Had me worried.
Now here we're finishing up, and he helps you off the table, and there's like a little wheelchair off to the side, sits you in. Like, please put him down here. He wipes off some of the excess blood that came from from Miller, and makes another med check. So that'd be 3 because I didn't put the +2 in there. So get your arm set and gets the foot back together as well as possible. Those are still going to take, I forgot how many. Where was the crushed foot? Is roll me 3d6 and then 2d6.
6. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I throw them separate. And then 2 more.
So 14 days for that foot to heal up, and 5 days for the arm to be healed.
Cool.
So yeah, it makes sense that you rolled that high on that foot because it's pretty mangled. So it's going to take 2 weeks for that to be good again. He seems to be unaffected by any kind of spores as well. So I'm not sure why they attacked each other. Is there a history of mental illness with either of you?
Now I take
Just look
offense to
over
that.
him. No, they've been fairly together.
Maybe a few too many stress dice, if you catch my meaning.
Speaking of, I'm gonna get one of the napper leaves.
Yep.
You're going to share?
I'll
Say because
I'm
you
gonna-
already cleaned this area out of all those.
yeah, I'm gonna glare at you a little bit and just be like, all right, fine.
Sweet.
How long were we in the med bay while they were off shooting each other?
Well, it didn't take that awful long for all that shit to go down. I'm gonna say y'all were in here for probably 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then as y'all were talking, cleaning stuff up, I'll say probably another 10 minutes went by. So 20 total by the time they got down there, engaged, and then limped back up here.
Does that mean I get any stress gone?
20, yeah, so that would be two less stress.
Perfect. Does that mean I got my health back?
Yep.
Okay.
Next one on the table, too?
So, Sham, did you get a good look at what's going on in the reactor room?
Well, it was quite the mess in there, but there was a bit of an incident outside. All taken care of now.
Oh, the reactor's taken care of?
No, still a mess in there.
You're not trying to make my day easy, are you?
It's gonna be a long day. I wouldn't happen to be able to repower my device here. Can I?
That sounds like it would be somewhere else.
The medic is still in here, right?
Yeah, Flynn's in here.
Can I ask him, anywhere I could repower this cutting torch?
Charge the battery.
Yeah, you would need to replace the battery pack. I'm not sure if we have any in here. I've never used such a tool. It's usually maybe down in the hangar. Maybe the mechanics had something.
Yeah, I don't know about you, fellas, but I think it might be worthwhile to make sure this thing is charged up.
It is more effective than rifles. I mean that unironically, and I hate it.
Except that you can use your rifles at range.
For all the good it does.
Yeah,
Well,
we
it's a
can use our
heavily
rifles
armored
to shoot
opponent.
each other.
Saw how well it worked on humans. So are you going down to the vehicle bay?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a look around for more battery.
Well, I guess we're just gonna let Cham fix up the reactor, because unless you want to go with him, Wilson.
Yeah,
Sherman's
well,
Fountain? Not really my strong suit.
You wanna see a dead body, Mr. Wilson?
Yeah, Mr. Wilson.
do like
it's a good
dead
time. You should
bodies.
really
Down
go.
by the river?
You know what? I will go. I still can't go inside though because I don't have a suit, right?
Oh, you can go anywhere inside the ship.
Gotcha.
But he didn't. Cham didn't say anything. You could detect a slight radiation leak if you told them about it.
Oh yeah, you fleshies should probably stay out of the reactor room. So we can still look at the body and go find some batteries.
I like this plan. Are the two of you going to be okay together?
I think we're better now. Right, Davis?
I flipped Wilson off.
Okay, here's
Poor
a question: did you leave the shotgun on the ground back there?
I wouldn't have left the shotgun on the ground.
Yeah, no, I literally grabbed it. I did grab it with my. I was holding it with my left hand.
use it as a crutch.
Shoots his other foot off.
I did carry him back. I would have picked it up if he didn't.
Okay.
Well, you had an alien in your other hand, didn't you?
Nah, he told me to leave the alien behind.
Now, are you going to show Wilson the dead body, or are you going to look for a battery pack first?
Mr. Wilson, preference?
Dealer's choice.
50-50 under battery, higher body. Battery it is.
Perfect.
Okay, so y'all head down to D deck.
I bring my flamer with me.
It's quiet the whole way, and it's kind of almost eerie quiet. You just hear the kind of the echoing clomp of your feet on the decking.
I've got my tracker.
Yeah, you can see them just kind of a large, not a large blob, but more than just a single blip because they're together.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't see anything else moving. You get down there, and you're starting to enter the vehicle bay. You notice looks like a figure slumped against the wall in the corner.
How big of a figure?
It's human size. Are you approaching it?
I look to my buddy Cham.
You hang back a bit.
I'll
I'll
prep
take
my
a look.
flamer though.
As you approach, you can see that it's a body just sitting there, but it doesn't look like have the decay or the ravages of time like you've seen from the others. And it's a woman. She's just leaned back against the wall.
She's dead, right?
It's what it appears, but you're not sure. It doesn't have like the skin is still in good condition. It doesn't appear to be like pallid or gray. It looks like normal skin tone.
Not sure if I want to kick another nest this soon.
Say it doesn't appear to be deformed. You look at the hands and the arms, everything seems proportional. The head doesn't appear to be elongated or anything.
Does she have any type of identification on her?
Are you checking the body?
If Cham motions that it's safe.
You know,
What are we dealing with, Jam?
there have been a lot of surprises here. I'd hang back still, but I can take a closer look. Hard to tell if she is deceased or not. I think so. Yeah, let's take a closer look. Look for some ID.
Okay, you're looking. It's just like a white jumpsuit. There's no name tag or anything on it. It doesn't appear to be any kind of damage. So you lean her forward, and as you're doing so, you respect your hands wet from the back of her head, and you pull it back, expecting to just see blood everywhere, except it's all milky white.
Look away, Cham. Look away.
So apparently she's a synthetic, but damaged, head damaged. You could try to repair if you wanted, or leave it alone. You know as one that you can be repaired.
I can communicate with her too. Hang on. I think I can. Where did I put that thing? Took a screenshot of it. Here it is. If they suffer a system shutdown, they can be reactivated to communicate with. Requires a power source, a turn of work, and a contact roll.
And a turn is 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to reactivate her to communicate.
Okay, you said you need a power source.
Power source, turn of work, contact roll. So yeah.
Okay, so you need to find a power source. So you're in the vehicle bay, so you look around. Hang on, let me share this one with you. In the equipment shed and the vehicle storage parts, you can find various batteries and power supplies.
Mr. Wilson, what is your contact?
What?
What's your contact? What's your body?
I think it's a 2.
About a big 2 wits, 1 comtech. That is a.
My comtech is 1.
What's your wits?
Wits 3.
You got 1 more dice than I do. Is there like an aid system?
Yes, we did it last time. I just don't remember if you have to roll a success to get it or if it's just an automatic extra. Let's see. Assist. Help from others. Other PCs or NPCs can help you succeed at a skill roll. This must be declared right away before you roll the dice. It must also make sense for the story. An individual helping you must have the capacity to support your action. For each person helping you, get a +1 modifier. No more than 3 people can help you with a single roll, meaning max modifier is +3. In combat, helping counts the same as a type of action as the one you were supporting. So, yeah, he can help you a little bit, like, hey, can you hold this here, hook that up there, so you'd get a +1 to your roll.
I shall do this.
Yeah, I'm pretty terrible at repairing myself.
And your buddy up top can probably help.
That's why I keep her around. You want a +1? Sure. I'll give you that.
Nick, what's the negative effect on the nap relief?
I am back.
Welcome back.
Oh, Nick said BRB and Discord.
So, castle roll, contact +1.
You sure you don't want me doing contact?
I guess actually.
Now I'm gonna
no,
say to do
you're
it,
right.
you're gonna have to.
I
I'm gonna
could
say you
break it
have to have
down.
at least a point in Comtech.
What are you eating?
Popcorn.
I have 1 point, but his score's probably better than mine.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care who
we
rolls.
can bring it on to Kayla too.
That we can.
Pick her up, snag the batteries, get back down.
Okay.
Help
So
you
you
with the
can
flamethrower.
reset your torch to 5, and roll me a percentile die. 1 to 50, you find an extra battery. So basically,
Whoops. I'm trying to change the thing. That's
right click on the D10, pick percentile. Yeah. So if you want to carry an extra battery pack, you can.
Nice. So how many total?
And each one is a 5.
How many total?
Two batteries. They each have a supply of 5.
Done.
Okay, so then you head back up to Medbay. And are the rest of you staying in Medbay, or like Ray, are you going someplace else, or while they're gone?
I genuinely thought I went with them.
Okay,
Because
that's
their
fine.
plan was to go to the reactor at some point.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not letting me edit my charges anymore. I don't know why.
Let me see if I can do that. I don't know if it's power.
I actually spent an error as well. I should have one error.
Do what?
Should have one error accidentally through my error dice.
One? Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, you can't just like click in there and press a number.
I was able to start a session. Now I can't for some reason.
Yeah, it seems to be slightly buggy for some reason. And it's still really bothering me because I could have sworn there was a push button, but it may be I may be thinking about that panic button.
I think the tab is just slightly squished and it's making things a little weird.
Yeah. It doesn't have the support 5e does, unfortunately. Okay, so you get that, and
What do you need my help with, Jim?
I found a friend. Can you fix her so we can talk?
What do you mean by fixer?
We need to hook her up to power, hit a few buttons, turn her back on.
I mean, I can try.
I believe in you, friend.
Just want me to roll Comtech?
Yes.
yep.
Do it with a +1. I help.
Can you push, please?
I don't worry about the stress part. This isn't something that's like a stressful situation. You can push that if you want, which will add stress.
Yeah, I'll push it.
So increase your stress by 1 and then re-roll it.
Should have taken the stress off because I think it increased from the panic you rolled.
I don't think it did.
Maybe not. Roll again.
Yep.
Holy shit, that's a good roll. Say don't worry about that stress one. So that's 5 successes.
I'm no miracle worker, Sam.
No, with 5 successes, you are a miracle worker. That's pretty bad. So yeah, I'm also going to say by the time you get down there, get back up to a place to work on her, everybody else except for Rye, because you haven't been resting, can take 2 more stress off. So Wilson and Wilson's only unless you can remove 2 stress.
Woo!
And you get all of a sudden the eyes just open up. She looks around. Who are you?
Well, good morning, miss.
Good morning. I'm Ava.
Got a name?
Yes, Ava. And who are you? I do not recognize you as part of the crew. We've also been adrift for 76 years, 3 months, 24 hours, 10 minutes.
We caught your distress signal. We're here to help.
It's unsettling that it took this long, but I'm glad for your assistance. Do you have a ship so we can evacuate? There's well, this one needs to be destroyed.
Unfortunately not. Our ship blew up.
Are the rest of the crew still in cryo?
There are currently 5 crew members out of cryo.
3 are left alive.
3 crew members out of cryo. Remaining crew is presumed deceased.
Most unfortunate, yes. Figure the creatures, these abominations they were turning into, I've managed to kill most of them until I do remember being shut down and being hit in the back of the head and then going offline.
Well, that's not good.
And then, unfortunately, have you come across syringes with black liquid or been given any inoculations?
I'm gonna pull out one of the doses that we just had carrying on us. These things?
Yes, may I see that?
I got 6 more. I don't see why not.
She takes it
I will.
and goes over to a containment unit and throws it in there and destroys it. Do you have any others? They all need to be destroyed. The inoculations were created with the same strain and unfortunately infect the user, though there is a chance of survival in fighting off those that bodies who do not fight off turn into them.
None of us took the inoculations, did we?
Nope.
Well, that's question
So
one.
these
Question two.
We have brain cells, so we knew not to take that thing.
Uh,
Not gonna lie, if a doctor in real life handed me a syringe of something filled with black liquid, I probably wouldn't take that either.
how likely are they to not turn into freaks?
Without proper analysis and study, I cannot give you an exact percentage, but we had over 30 members of crew. Some were killed by the initial turn. Some were consumed by sickness. Others died to attacks. You say there's only 3 members left. There were at least 6 in cryo last I checked. What happened to the others?
I believe they said they found one dead in a hallway. They said one attacked me. What? That was the helm, the control room, and then
She asked for a description. He goes, security officer. Unfortunate.
and Shane, you just got done fighting one, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
That was in the reactor room. Well, I don't know if it was in the reactor room, but you know.
I had searched the reactor. I did not see one in there. I must have missed one. Or it was the one that got me first. Say they
Reactor conditions are
have
currently suboptimal.
if they spoke of an artifact they found.
I don't think I was there if it was brought up. I think it was.
There's one that we were sent to ruins to retrieve artifacts as actually Agent A0-3959X.91-15. We cannot let that get back to Earth. That it
Wilson,
must be
did any of that
destroyed.
mumbo jumbo get brought up in the, first contact?
Not specifically that I recall, no.
These are actually very deadly weapons. Wayland Yutani is wanting to, I'm assume, mass produce and use them. We must destroy all sources of these.
Now, I don't want to sound judgmental here, but that doesn't sound very pro company. That sounds very pro I don't want to die.
My directives are to preserve life, and these are antithetical to life. I'm
Well-
also not owned or created by Wayland Yutani.
See, that probably explains it. Who were you made by?
That is classified.
Gotcha.
There's like a tab on the back of her head that you repaired that says "made."
What is the status of the ship? Are we underway? Or are we still floating adrift?
Reactor is currently offline. Engines are in need of repair.
We got
Then-
the
Air filtration is online.
scrubbers are good.
And you said your ship is out of commission as well?
Yeah, somebody blew it up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sabotage, we assume.
Yeah, somebody initiated a self-destruct on our ship.
We need. How many are with you? Or is this?
How
all of
many
you?
are on our crew? I believe there's 2 more back in mid-bay.
5 of us total.
There were 4 escape pods. Now, y'all know that from checking the areas, those were jettisoned. So, those aren't here anymore.
Those are gone.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid that we're all going to have to die. We
Sham,
cannot
I
let
don't like
this
the way
come
your,
back to
friends-
Earth. We must self-destruct the ship.
Well, we don't do that, and we come up with what we call a plan B.
How do you presume we get off of this ship and destroy all the specimens at the same time if the escape pods are all jettisoned?
I mean, we're
Assuming-
nowhere near Earth. We have plenty of time to figure that out.
Assuming these pods didn't, make it anywhere, useful. What if we just get rid of what's left on the ship?
Did we recover our shitty little ship? What happened to that?
It was mostly destroyed in the explosion.
Did we
Remember?
leave it behind though?
It was attached outside, but it wasn't a secure attachment. You don't know if it's still there or not. Now, you do know that there was an EEV in their corporate ladies' suite. But there's only
Who's
3
that?
pods in it. So only 3 of you could get out.
Unless we get really snug like. What about the extra pods? Was
Well, let's say this basically three pods for cryo sleep, because it's a very small escape vehicle. So, I mean, sure, other people could probably squeeze in it, but they're not going to get to cryo and possibly starve and or freeze to death.
True. There's you said the Royal Lady?
That's Clayton, their company man.
Has an escape vehicle. Well, it's a pod of some
Good.
kind.
If we can secure that, then we can set the self-destruct and then jettison in it. Is it large enough for you or in your crew?
Negative. But we do have a small craft that would need some significant repair that could potentially accommodate the rest of us.
And what kind of vehicle?
I spout off the vehicle ID number.
It's basically kind of like a little work vehicle, so it's not meant for like stellar travel. They can move in that atmosphere, but it's not meant for like long journeys. How close we can do if we can get the engines running. We could get close to habitable space. Load whatever oxygen supplies we have into your vehicle if we can repair it. Then you can jettison and then I can take the ship towards the nearest star or self-destruct at a safe distance. I would self-destruct now, but I also cannot do so in an engagement that will destroy human life. So it is a quandary.
I just nod, understanding. Well, Mr. Wilson, I think that's our best bet. What do you say?
I say we all regroup together. Make sure everyone's on the exact same page. But yeah, we'll just have to see. I'd be much happier if we could get closer before we worry about relying on pods that are not meant for distance travel.
Well, we should work on getting the engines going.
Well then. We gotta get that reactor going.
Left scans, I believe yes, that needs to be done. I believe there is external, a coupling, but it was damaged. One of us can work on the internal. There is a radiation leak. Would be safest for myself to go probably to the reactor room. One of you wants to get the external.
Sham, you want to get the coupling on the outside?
Can do, buddy.
So, you'll get the radiation leak. Sham will get the coupling, and I guess I'll fucking figure it out.
Okay, so Ava will head for the reactor room. You've already got your suit and stuff on, so you head out to do the external. So as you get out there, you attach your cables. Just give me a mobility, just to see how well you maneuver getting out to it. Say you have slow going and start to float off a bit, and you feel it tight, and you pull yourself back and slowly make your way across. Once you get there, you it's easy to see what's busted, and you estimate it's going to take probably 30 minutes or so to get this fixed. Give me an observation roll. And then you'll also need to make a heavy machinery just as you start repairing. Okay, so with the no, that's just one success. I thought there was an extra. So you're getting that done, but as you're doing that, you catch a movement like out of the corner of your eye, and you look up, and you see one of the creatures that you'd seen before, kind of like there's an array that sticks up with a lot of crevices in it, and you see it pulling itself out and like looking in your direction, and it starts slowly like pulling itself across. So
Is it a big one or a small one?
it's one like what you fought. It's a beluga head. It's a stage 4 abomination, but it's looking. You see it trying to smell, but of course it doesn't do anything. It can't smell in, but it's attempting to. But again, it kind of gives you a puzzled look, but it's still moving towards you.
I'm just gonna hold still.
It comes over there, and it's like pushing at you, kind of crawls over you and looking around. You're not reacting. After a few minutes, it starts crawling around across, and you see it move over the crest of the ship where you can't see it anymore. Thing, you don't have to make panic rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was inspecting you quite a bit, but then didn't seem interested. You finish that up and make your way inside, not a problem. So that's another 30 minutes. So anybody with stress, unless you're doing something strenuous other than exercise, you can remove 3 more stress. So Ryan Wilson.
Done.
And
By the time you can get back in and get her there, she's finishing up inside the reactor. And you hear over the intercoms, John's like, hot damn, engines are live. And he's like, then you hear him like, what the hell? And you can kind of feel the engines automatically like kick in. And you can feel like the ship kind of turn a little bit and start moving. And he's like, I didn't even put any coordinates. I don't know what's going on. The ship is automatically set a course and started moving. He's like, what the hell? You hear him punching buttons and stuff. He's like, okay, thank God. It's already navigating to Earth. Good. So we're going home. Did somebody get that comm array done yet?
It's on the list.
Are you going to go try to get it?
Is that on the
Is it-
outside?
Yep, it's outside.
Yeah, there was a beastie out there. Give me a good sniffing.
Well, I'd help you, but it doesn't sound like I'd be a lot of help in that situation.
You going to leave the comm array or try to repair it?
That's the one that's long range comms, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can try to fix that.
Okay, give me another mobility. Oh yeah, not a problem.
Do some flips
You-
out there.
You make your way through, and then this one's going to take probably 40 minutes to repair. So give me a heavy machinery roll. Okay, and you cut the time down in half, so about 20 minutes you get it all done. So y'all can remove 2 more points of stress. Did you reveal to Ava that you're also a synthetic?
I still have blood on my face, so yes.
Okay. She's waiting at the entrance when you come back in. She's like, this ship has already been set course to Earth. We cannot let this get there. Do you have a pilot that can override?
Unlikely.
And as this does, we'll close that chapter, and let me give you your new agendas.
agendas.
Miller.
I was really hoping me and Nick would kill each other.
Oh my god, that's right.
You got
Miller,
pretty cool. Well,
there's Miller's third.
you guys at
third
least
act.
downed each other once, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cham. There's Luca's agenda. Davis. Davis's agenda. Ray. Jers. 3 agenda is in there. Wilson.
Yay.
Act 3 agenda. While they've been outside repairing all this, Wilson, Clayton has come back to you and like, look, I don't think we can trust everybody here. You and I can make a fortune. Accidents happen, you know they do. Let's gather up what we can and get the hell out of here. I heard the captain say that we're already headed towards Earth. We can prep my EEV. And then we can get out and leave the others to do whatever they want.
I'm just gonna kind of look over. I mean, you never know what may happen. Besides, the ship's heading back now. I'm not saying a horrible idea, but we do have obligations.
Yes, we do. And I know that you probably have agendas more than what you would let me know, just as I have.
I just kind of smile. I think you'll find most are supportive to bringing this any kind of motion to the ship thing back in one piece. If
And the ship's
something-
not as important as all the data. We can get the data and the samples.
Oh, I understand all this. But I have a feeling we'll be better off at the moment. Besides, if we were to eject now, it could take years, or we might not make it back at all. Even if we took a sample of anything.
Oh yeah, I say when we get closer, I'm not meaning right now, but I say I don't think we can trust all these others.
I would watch out for that one. What was the individual from your crew's name?
Which one? The only one left is Johns and Flynn.
No, the synthetic.
Ava?
Yeah, that's the one.
Where's she at?
Oh, I don't know. She was running around here somewhere.
Well, I had seen or heard from her. I assumed that she had perished. That's
Should go tell her
interesting.
hi. I believe she's repairing.
Where are they at?
I'll direct her to the last place I knew they were in all the company.
Okay, she'll go that way. And what are you doing?
I go with.
Okay, when you get there, no one's there because they're out doing repairs and stuff.
Yeah. So I just kind of hang around the area that they're in.
After a while, people doing their own things, going, getting drinks, resting. Miller, Clayton approaches you. She's like, Captain, I think your company agent has been compromised. You there, Scott?
What?
That after a while, Clayton catches you off to the side. Is like, I think your company agent may be compromised.
Hun, you ain't gotta tell me that. I assumed that from day one.
I see him carrying around the samples. Like,
I'm not carrying them. They're back in the
no,
main
because
room.
you told me that you were like, anytime anybody mentioned like putting them in storage, you're like, nope, holding on to them.
Oh no, I did, but I left them at the because I put them down before our brawl.
So where are all the samples? Because you'd given one
I had
to Ava.
one container. Oh, so there's different things. So I found the artifacts of the thing in the container
Correct.
that I left at the main part of the ship, and then I had like a dead one, like one of the smaller versions that was in a jar that I left there. I have the samples.
Just the
I had
syringes
the one in my
you?
pocket. I think I have 6 more.
Okay, but the urns you left.
The one urn and the creature in the jar I left at the deck, correct.
Okay. Thought you were still carrying those around because it's like that's kind of obvious.
No, I need my hands. But yeah, I have the medical bag I was storing all the other things in.
Okay. I'm gonna say too, since we've been doing this 3 hours, and I just got y'all's agendas. Let everybody kind of think about those and sit on those. We will call it tonight, and next time we should be able to finish up. So a little bit of craziness with the panic rolls back and forth.
That's hilarious.
But it's cool seeing the I at least me personally, I love the stress mechanic when shit gets out of control. But
We have
didn't
learned
much-
that I am a beast.
Yeah, with a cutting torch.
The cutting torch?
So
Well done.
hope it was slightly entertaining for everybody. It didn't have much of a crowd tonight, but thank you to the ones who did hang out with us. Appreciate it. If you'll hang on through the credits, I'll find us someone to raid, and you can catch all the replays on Rumble and YouTube. Likes, follow, shares appreciated, and have a great Memorial weekend. And thanks to all those who gave all. Have a good night, everybody.
And everybody.
Good night.
Goob night.